Hi everyone, Emily here from Emily Reads, and today I am going to be doing the Beefcake Challenge book tag. Now, I have to be perfectly honest and say I don't remember where this originally originates from. I can say this. I saw Stormy's over at Storm Reads on her channel, this challenge, and she was really funny at the ending of it because she was like, I don't know who to tag. I feel like everyone has done this challenge. So if you feel like doing it, do it. But I don't know who to tag. And then someone in the comments section, I was like, Stormy, like, do you not know? We all joke on like the lives and the reading sprints that I'm in, that I see her with, that like, oh, what new big book is Emily reading today? And so someone in one of her subscribers in the comment section said, I know who you could tag, Emily over at Emily Reads. So I was like, guess I'm doing this now. So here I am doing this challenge, the Beefcake Challenge book tag, because I kind of have to, okay? Like I have a reputation to uphold here. So first of all, the first question is list the top 10 biggest books on your TBR for the next year. So these are all books that fit challenges, or I do want to read. Like only one is like one that I really want to read. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Like I started reading the series. It's the last book in the series, and it's an 8-book series. And I just finished book 2. So, but if I read a book a month, I should be able to finish it, and they go quickly. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to list the book and then tell you the page number. I'm not going to go into a description of the book. I've talked about these books already in like when I did my book miss videos. So here we go. So number 1 is, I also need to add too, before I get started on these books, these are starting off as my shortest book to then my longest book. So just keep that in mind as I start with this as my shortest book on this list. I have a problem. So first is Cathedral of the Sea by Ildefonso Valcones. And this is the shortest book. Sorry, that's the author's note. This is the shortest book at 603 pages long. Okay. The next book, and I just picked like the books, I also should add, sorry, that I just picked books off of my like TBR shelves that I'm like, these look the biggest, and I just kind of picked from there. I didn't go further. This one looks really huge and chunky compared to like some other books on the later on my pile. Like it looks bigger than some of the books that are later on this pile. So like page thickness really does play into effect with chunky books. So number 2 at the second shortest book, the second shortest book is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. And this is only 690 pages long. Book 3 is Keeper of the Cities Unlocked. So this is 8.5 in this series. And does this not look shorter? Look. Keeper of the Lost Cities Unlocked looks shorter than When the Moon Hatched. Just saying. But this is actually 763 pages long. Also keep in mind that this is book 3 and we're going from shortest to longest. So 763 pages long. Now I will say this, the Keeper of Lost Cities, they do read fast. Like I read one over the course of 2 days over the summer. And that was like 800 pages long. So this is book 8. So I have to read this before I read the Unlocked. This is book 8, Legacy. And this is 787 pages long. Book 5 is Middlemarch by George Eliot. And this is only It is only 838 pages long. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be interesting. Then we've got David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. And this is... Oh, these are appendixes. I'm not counting appendices because I oftentimes don't read them. Not going to lie. This is 882 pages long. Okay, then now the next one is really chunky. This is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Now, to be fair, like fantasy romances, I read them relatively quickly. Like, I read Onyx Storm over the course of 2 days. So, and that was like 527 pages long. So, like, fantasy romances read quick for me. And this is the 8th book, and I just finished book 2. So I do have to read other books, and I'm sure there might be other books in that series that are longer than the books that I've just highlighted, but I wasn't pulling all the books out. I knew this was chunky, and I'm trying to like find the last page and also not spoil things. This is 980 pages long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 980 pages. I got 3 more books to go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Then, oh, books are falling. Books are falling. Hold on. Let's fix this. Book 7 is The Stand by Stephen King. And I have the complete and uncut edition. Because why wouldn't I have the complete and uncut edition? You know? This is... Oh, it's longer than I thought it was. Oh, crap. 1,152 pages long. Okay. Then, I don't know if... Okay, sorry. I got books that are like sliding over, so I had to do some adjustment there. So I don't know if this is kind of cheating, because I already have started this, and I've made a good dent in it. But if we're talking about for the year, I mean, I started this and really made headway in it in January, right? So we're to count it. We're to count it. And this is Rhythm of War. This is book 4 in the Stormlight Archives. And this is 1,242 pages long. That's book 9. That's book 9. I have 1 more book to go. Oh my gosh. And that would be Wind and Truth by Brandon Sanderson. And I don't need to, I wrote this down, so I do know which one this, how many pages this is without looking at the back. This is 1,329 pages. This will get read this year. Like, this will get read. It will get read. Okay, let me I need to kind of stack these back because I need to measure the pile. Okay. So that is my top 10 biggest books of the year. Like, all of them fit some kind of challenge that I'm doing, with the exception of Kingdom of Ash. Excuse me. But I do really want to read it this year. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. That's a mess. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to measure this. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Nope, don't slide. Don't slide. Oh, crud. I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I'm working with here. Oh, whoops. Haha. Sorry. This is what happens when you film and you don't edit. This is what I'm working with here. There's my pile of books. Oh, sorry. I had to put you down. Okay, now I got to figure out how to measure this. So I'm going to leave you here. You're not going to be able to see me measure it because I'm trying to hold it because the top book is going to slide off. So, oh, where did I put my, oh, whew. Okay, it's not sliding off. But I have my handy dandy tape measure. You're going to just have to trust me that I'm measuring this correctly, okay? Because I don't know how to show this, and, well, can I? But, nope. Just kidding. Unedited folks here. Ignore the kind of mess inside. Okay. Oh, no! 2 books just fell. Well, that's fun. Okay, hold on. Let me stand up. Okay, let me get those books. Now you're not going to be able to see me. I'm just going to keep talking. So this is the problem of this challenge. Is I knew these books were going to slide. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's measure these. Um, 20 inches. So almost 2 feet. Almost 2 feet. So that's, yeah, 20 inches is a foot. And I want to say it's a foot and 3/4 maybe. Yikes. Okay. I'm going to skip to the last question. Hi, you can see me now. I'm going to skip to the last question, or question number 5. I'm going to skip number 3 and number 4 for right now because I'm worried that the stack is going to fall over. And that question is, can you lift your stack? Ooh, question 5 is, can you lift your stack? Ooh, here we go. Oh, I lifted them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I lifted them. Okay, now I'm going to undo some of my stack because they're going to just fall over. All right, now let me get back into frame. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Sorry about that mess there. And you could see my bathrobe there in the back. Okay. Let's go back to question number 3. Can you read them all? I mean, yes, it's doable for me to read these all within this year. I read 100 books last year and well over 30, like about 36,000 pages. So like, it's doable. I can do it. The problem is like, I like shiny new things. And so will I read them all? Like for sure, I will probably, I am prioritizing Keeper of the Lost Cities in March. So for sure I'll read 8 and 8.5 in March. Not a problem. For sure I'm prioritizing Wind and Truth and Rhythm of War. I mean, I'm progressing in that. The one that I'm really kind of worried, like When the Moon Hatched, not a problem. That will be easy to read through unless I'm like, oh my gosh, this is trash and I DNF it. That's a distinct possibility. The ones that I'm nervous about is David Copperfield and Middlemarch because I've heard, like, I just, the last time I read Charles Dickens was in high school, well over 30 years ago. And Middlemarch, I've heard pluses and minuses on. So those I might have to try to tackle, like one in June, one in July, or one in July, one in August. I don't know. I'm going to have to be very mindful in how I choose to tackle those 2 books. How many pages total is it? Sorry. I'm sorry I was turning my head there. I was looking at my journal, but I can move it in front of me so I can be looking at you. That makes more sense, right? All right, so how many pages total is that stack? 9,260. And what's wild? Okay, what is wild about that? 9,260. Now I got to do some math here because I just want to know. How much, where's my calculator here? Calculator. I want to know how much of that is Brandon Sanderson. So we've got 1242 plus 1329 equals, okay, 2,571 pages of that is Brandon Sanderson. Divided by 9,260 equals 27.7%. So 28% of that pile is Brandon Sanderson. 2 books. That's wild. That is wild. All right. The last one, question number 6, tag some people. I'm going to be tagging Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand, and I'm going to be tagging Krista over at Books and Jams, because Krista has some Storm My Archives to read, and I know Sarah is reading Faithful and the Fallen, and those 2 series are chunky beasts. So, there we go. And that is it for now. Bye.